call. You're on KBF-FM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party.
Well, I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
Alright, that's probably about me. If I remember correctly. Let's grab this stuff here. I don't want to stay near this music too long. So where am I going, though? I don't... Crap. He's going this way. There's a book page over there. Oh, no! You guys saw nothing. I did not fall. Come on, people. F5. What's this?
Touched by the dark presence, Rose was lost in a dreamland where everything was drawn in black and gray crayons. The old lady had promised her that all her wishes would come true. She would be Alan Wake's muse. She was smiling so hard it hurt her face. She crushed a bottle full of sleeping pills into the coffee. Deep down inside, she was screaming in terror.
Well. Turned for the worst. Flashbangs are great though, you know? They're just running. They're just running. Arrows. Wait. Oh, damn it. Fine. Follow the arrows. Follow the arrows. Oh, I don't like this. This is a bad idea. Oh. Gotta go. We can come in. Why can't I do it? Are you flashbangies? Lithium batteries and some flares. Alright. Flares are nice. Light is nice. Where are we going? Where's the light? Keep getting hit, man. Does this count as a safe light? I don't think it does. I need to heal. No, don't run, don't run, don't run. There's the running. We're healing. I think we're gonna be fine. Yep, we're fine. We made it. What the hell's wrong with you, Wake? I don't know how they expect you to explore the woods. Oh, hello. I think I just wasted 2. I don't know how they expect you to explore the woods out here when... You don't
I
have...
hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
It's Lorna Miles.
Oh, why, hello, Lorna. What do you have for us?
Well, I just don't see why the cops bother with the trailer park.
What do you mean?
It's a trailer park. Of course you're going to have trouble in a place like that. I mean, what do you expect? The sheriff should be helping us normal citizens instead of wasting resources on those people.
Well,
Let the trash sort themselves out. I'm sorry, but my granddaddy settled in Bright Falls in 1911.
well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna.
How can I be sure?
Alright. I guess we're gonna go in here and get this guy's car.
Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in, folks. I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Come on in. Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt.
Whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
Judas Priest!
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me. You hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
A train. Who's this? Flares. I don't get any guns this chapter, huh? So flares don't kill anybody. Come on. Come on, come on, yes! Oh, finally! Jeez Louises. I forget what flares do. I'm gonna try it though. Yikes.
There was no sensible reason for the power company workloads to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
The darkness controls taken. Alright. Okay. That's okay. We're gonna just... Alright, what was I doing? I don't want some of that. Stay on for a second, light. Which way am I going? Alright. Alright, the checkpoint over here. We're gonna grab that real quick. Oh. Grab this. What's it say? This one.
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
Alright, so let's see something here. This is towards something important because it's a train. So let's go check out over here, I guess. Probably not a good idea, but you can't give me that much of a path and I not look at it, right? This game gives me the heebies, man. Something over there. Okay. What is this? Nothing? You can tell me? Oh, it's a page.
The bulldozer's engine roared to life. Mud and rocks flew as it fought for traction. It crashed through the concrete wall and landed heavily in the yard. If it were an animal, it would have shaken its head after the impact, fixed its eyes on me, and charged. Of course, it had no head, nor eyes. Shadows crawled on its form, twisting it into a monster. Then, it came for me.
Alright, I guess it was worth taking the little sidewalk. But now I gotta run by this nonsense again. I can't tell if that's something in the distance. Nope, we're not doing this, we're not doing this, we're not doing this. Run. I'm not wasting ammo on them. We're not wasting ammo on them. It's just trying to freak me out. It's just trying to freak me out. Just keep moving. Alright, Alan. Let's keep walking.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan. Alan. I'm so afraid. It keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. It's something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me.
I don't want to jump down because that's how you get hurt, right? And the train's gonna come by again soon. See if I can walk around this rock and get to the house to the left. Here's the train.
The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again.
I forget, some of these pages are like to the future, right? Usually there's not anything that pops up in a secret unless you're already in danger. So this whole breathing thing is creepy. Am I really full? Oh, 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 oh. Not full anymore. Oh, God. Save the batteries. We don't need to use them yet. Because you can't kill with the light unless it's a flashbang.
I could see a railway bridge up ahead, and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
God, I'm still looking for a car to go to the mine, man. Jesus.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Okay, we're out of here. Okay, I'm not out of here. No, man. I didn't realize I had to fight
I hoped I could find a car from there.
inanimate objects. These old games, man, they do things that just don't make sense sometimes. I do not understand what was happening. Precursor, the metal thing came lunging at me. Oh yeah, I already saw that.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over every moment.
No way.
I hoped I could find a car from there.
So I'm supposed to fight everything that I'm, all this inanimate objects? Alright.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path. I
This is
hoped I
like,
could find a car from there.
I'm in the Twilight Zone right now. Alright, I have an idea. I made it out to the last time by just running, and I think if I stand there, I can not be trapped by a bunch of metal.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path. I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me. As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
Heavy duty flashlight. Whoa. Nope, only that. No light, you can hurt them. No kidding. I hear you. Oh, okay. Okay, we're okay.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
Well, that went really well. I got an achievement for breaking the tractor. Unexpected. Got a lot of light over here. This is nice. The car. What's in here? Nothing.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine. The coal mine wasn't far now. Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw. Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the Dark Presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
It's a drive. Multiple vehicles, no less. Hold that thought, Mr. Wake. I mean, it's daytime, right? So I can just kind of do whatever, and I shouldn't be jumped by creepy dark fog monsters. Right? Right? I don't even have a gun. So yeah, I'm gonna chop that up, and this is Safe Harbor. Of course, there's nothing to find when it's Safe Harbor, right? Nothing at all. So I just keep driving the path. Alright. A little bit disappointing that I can't take advantage of that is not dangerous. Because that would be really nice. So what's over here? Another car?
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF-FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but I'm just so peeved right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son. I hope you know what you're doing. Now, on a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
Let's get away from the music before we get any copyright nonsense. Oh my God. I'm so sorry for this person's car. Did say slow because of low visibility. I want the catch is, why are there like all these extra cars to drive? It almost seems like suspicious. Can you use the potty? Porter Post Septics. I wonder if that's a real number for a real business. Firewatch. Anything up here? Just the radio.
Welcome back to KBF FM. Hope you enjoyed that tune. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
Oh, see, to me, that's strange, because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
You got me there, Pat. But I think love's where you look for it. And you need to do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you, and if you miss that chance, it's gone forever, and you're forever incomplete. I mean, isn't that depressing? Or, heck, childish even? There's plenty of fish in the sea.
And apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything, but what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh?
Well, no. What I am saying is that your potential for finding that connection isn't limited to what's essentially a chance encounter. How is that harsh?
Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice thought, but let me say something personal here.
Okay.
Now, well, I don't disagree with you exactly, but I can't really fit that together with what I feel, what I felt for someone, because she was the one. She was. And I let her drift away from me. Maybe I didn't put in the work, I don't know, but, well, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then, there hasn't been anyone, not like her. And I'm not saying I dwell on her or haven't moved on. I like my life. I'm not living in the past, but I do miss the way she completed me.
You can't argue with the heart, Pat.
I'm sorry, folks. I had kind of a scary experience last night, and let's just say it's shaken a few things loose.
Poor Pat. It's all Alan's fault for doing this book. Or maybe it's something more sinister. Or maybe I'm a thief just stealing a bunch of cards. Oh, this card moves. Pause for the cause here. That card's nice. This card is garbage. We should ignore that. Creaky creakies. That doesn't sound good. Are you struggling with the stairs right now, Mr. Wake? Is there nothing? Oh, manuscript.
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
The hell is Mott? Is that the man that took the wife? Oh, the plot thickens. Hurry, Wake. That drift. White Falls coal mines.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
Museum interest. Hey, look.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good. I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Wake! Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by you.
You want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello! Ah! I'm gonna kill him! I had to get to Mirror Peak.
Oh my god.
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
Oh, goodness gracious, that startled the crap out of me. How do we get out of here? Let's jump over this.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. I think I want to get to a light. Let's get to a truck. Oh god. Goodness gracious.
What the hell?
What can I do with now? A car.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
Alright, we're gonna continue this in the next episode, so thanks everyone for joining. I'll see you in the next one.